Everybody, Josie1 here. Gonna try and do a little let's play on one of my older games. Kind of want to revisit some of the older stuff I played. Haven't played it in a while. It's got a lot of updates, you know, that type of thing. This is Planetbase. It's basically like a top-down colony slash city builder survival type of game. So basically, when you start, you have all these different planets. You know, accessible, challenging, overwhelming, suicide, which looks like fun. Again, I haven't played in a while, so we'll try. I guess that this is the easy one. Yeah, my solar panels and the turbines and everything work kind of normal. So we'll give this a go, see how it works. I haven't played in a while, so hopefully it's not a terrible disaster. Let's see where we land. Oh, looks like we landed in a nice big open area. That's clutch. Need to do that. Can't build if you don't got any room. Again, I started with this mode because it's a little bit easier. I haven't played in a while. It'd be nice to be able to manage, you know, the power a little bit easier without having to worry about this doesn't work, that doesn't work, all those type of things. Plus, too, you start with more guys. I know in some of the harder modes, you only start with just a couple of guys. All right, let's take a little look around. All right, looks fairly decent. And all right, so we can kind of start here. We'll do. All right. Need oxygen in space. And a way to get in. Alright, let's recycle that disaster. Get a solar panel going. What else do we need? We need water for the oxygen generator. Actually, build that right there. And can we get that guy sort of lined up? Don't really want to build like a square base. Let me speed this up a little bit for you. But as much of a city builder as this is, as you can tell with all the mountainous terrain and stuff like that, a lot of like space management, I guess you'd call it, goes into it. So, oh, I just got the warning, everything's no power, but once this guy's hooked up, we'll be okay. Just gotta get these connections hooked up. Get that last one hooked up, man. People need air. There we go. Alright. Now, we're gonna need food and water. Oh, can I build anything because this stupid thing's in the way? Oh, this junk's in the way. Yeah, we don't need to be perfectionists. If it's a little off, it's a little off. Let's speed that up. Nobody wants to watch these guys walking around. Everybody needs to run in and get some air. Oh. Hang on. We got a plan. Where do we want our mine to be? Actually, can we build another airlock? There you go. That might be better. And we can build this way with more stuff. I can build a second airlock going up there if I want later. Alright. Well, we went through that first day relatively quickly. Alright, so we need that. I'm sorry. We need a meal maker. This is for food. This is for water. This is for somewhere to eat. And, of course, you have to have television. So they can... It's like a watch YouTube. Alright, so I got power, water, and oxygen. Let me get that second airlock built. Oh, here come the meteors already. Alright, see if you can't recycle that. Alright, we will need... There's biodome food. That just almost annihilated my guy. Alright, so... What's that? So that's a biodome. We will also need... Where's the other one? The lab. For more food. Okay, so we got that stuff going for food. We will need Hmm. I'm gonna build this a little wonky, just because I got so much open space over here. And I don't want all my dead-end buildings in the middle of this open space. Alright, so we're going to have... That's a long hallway, wasting a lot of space, but... Oh, we're gonna need a control center anyway, so we'll do that. The control center is for kind of like the security guards and stuff like that, so that they can, when there's disasters and intruders and stuff like that, they can handle that. Alright, hopefully we can get all that stuff going. Oh, yeah, duh. We also gonna need somewhere to sleep. That's a little bit of a dead end, but that's okay. I can use this later on for, like, storage, electrical storage or whatever. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, biodome. We gotta get that working immediately. Alright, so medicinal plants, and we're gonna go with starchy stuff for right now, so we can continue to make bioplastics. Lab. We're gonna need the ability to make more medical packs and more food as well in here. So prioritize that. Control center. Don't need anything in that yet because we don't have the ability to put anything in that yet. I want to make sure we can actually have all this stuff going. We're going to need a medical bay too, which might just have to be over here. Okay, so it looks like that's going to have to be that. Control center, storage, so we don't need to put anything in there. Alright, once we got that airlock up, we will have... Alright, once we have that airlock up, we'll have a second way into the base, so while people are all over here working and coming in and out, they don't have to run all the way back over here to get in and out. See, we're getting a bunch of Z's. People are starting to get sleepy. Gotta get that dorm built. I don't know how I feel about this long hallway, but it is what it is for now. So basically what the objective is, what I'm trying to do now, is get as close to self-sustaining as I can until I can get a landing pad down. Because there's basically a couple of critical people that I have right now that if they died, or like this poor guy's over here sleeping on the floor, so that's not going too well. But basically, if I lose, like I have this construction robot who's already looks like he's in need of repairs, and I believe I have one engineer. So if either one of those get destroyed before I have a landing pad down and start getting new people in, game over. Which I might put the landing pad over here, so let's do one more airlock. Because I'm probably gonna do more of a power field over here, so it'd be nice if they can get out. And wow, I am out of all that stuff already. Everybody's sleeping. Do we have a terrible disaster on our hands already? Perhaps. So I can't do anything until I get some bioplastics going. Which is basically this stuff. How are these plants looking? Alrighty, this is gonna have to go back down to regular priority. He's gonna need to just worry about the plants for now. Everybody's gonna have to be little vegetarians for just now. We have plenty of food out here, so I'm not too worried about that. I am worried about getting this. Getting all these bioplastics going. Anything I have that I can... Not really. I don't really have anything I can sacrifice for spares. Built too much too fast. That's alright. It's just one of those things right now. I think it's just going to take time because, you know, as exciting as this is going to be, it's pretty much like literally watching plants grow. Oof. Alright, at least they're starting to lug all that stuff in so we can build over there if we want. Alright, what's going on here? How's this guy looking? Worried about them. This is actually not too terrible. At least I was able to fix. You know what? I'm just gonna have to. These things kind of not really in great shape and doing anything right now anyway. So we'll get those out of there. I'll work on that in a minute. I just need to be able to get everything. Need to get my people in a better situation. Actually, we can get rid of that too. Just deal with that in a minute. See, yeah, construction robots already busted. At least we haven't gotten smashed by any meteors yet. That is a long walk for these bioplastics. That's alright. Well, eventually we'll have this all built up with the larger rooms. I kind of built the smallest version of all these rooms just so we could have something. Alright. Time for some beds for everybody. How are we looking on juice? Fine on juice. That's fine. Okay, good. Yeah, because these two, like I was saying before, are critical. If he dies, there's nothing to repair this guy, and he'll eventually break down. So I absolutely am going to need to get a little bit more productive here. See, that's using a pretty good amount of power. Just that one mine. But okay, he's processing plastics. That'll give these guys beds, so they spend less time sleeping on the floor, get recharged a little bit faster, get a little bit better of a rotation. Food's not looking too horrible yet, but it ain't looking good. So once those beds are built, I'm going to have to get that lab back up and running. Hopefully we can get a landing pad up this episode. That would be fantastic. But just not dying and having an epic fail would be good. There you go, bed. Let's see if they come scrambling for it. Yep, there comes one. That's our dad! Oh, yeah, oh, race for it. There's only one spot. Oh, nope. No snooze for you. Once you get that done, you can take a nap. We're going on in here. Okay, good. So once he makes that metal, that'll be done. I want him to get this other bed made. I want to start getting everybody in a better sleep cycle rotation. Okay, come on. Alright, what else we got going on over here? What do you stop it? See, yeah, that's what's not so great. Only the workers can, I believe. Yeah, only the workers can operate this. I only have a couple, so now everybody's kind of crashing on the bed. Which is understandable. It's been a couple of day cycles. Nobody's gotten to sleep much. So I've got plenty of bioplastics over there just waiting to be processed. I got 3 in there. I only need 1 for this. And I need the rest for that. How are my plants looking now that I got both guys in here? Decent. Getting better than decent. Okay. So they're kind of working on that. Once they get... Yeah, see, I still got this poor guy sleeping on the floor. Alright, please get this. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, I can do something about that. Because I have the security center built. Alright, yellow alert. That'll bring everybody inside, so nobody hangs outside and dies and whatnot. And everybody, it pretty much says it right there. The red alert is basically if you're getting attacked and you don't have enough guards to fight off the intruders. At least that's what I've used it for. So, okay. Sandstorm over? Sandstorm over? Sandstorm over? No? Oh, now we got a sandstorm where we can't do anything. Nobody's sleeping. Alright. Zerp. There you go. Problem solved. Oh, good. They processed some of that stuff. Alright. Now, let's get in here. We're going to need a workbench. And foodstuffs. And we'll reprioritize work in there. Alright, what do we need to work on now? How is this thing doing throughout the night? It's just barely making it. I'm definitely going to need... How fast is that getting filled up? Pretty fast. Alright, so we're going to need another power collector, definitely. Because basically, I don't want to put down the landing port and have it suck all the juice at nighttime out of my battery because I don't have a windmill yet, the wind turbine, which I should also probably build one of those, but I at least want to have backup power first. I have a decent amount of spares. These guys don't use spare parts. This does, and so does the windmill. So right now, basically, this could, see the condition of it? When this gets low, the constructor or engineer will have to go out and repair it. Which, of course, takes spare parts. Which I don't have the ability to build yet, but I think we're going to go power storage first. Okay, good. All these guys are getting done. Alright, we're going to turn you to beef, you to pork, and that one's chicken. Okay. So I got one of each of those going. I am going to need a spare little workshop to make more spares, but for right now, not terribly worried about it. I honestly just want to get this back up going. Yeah, see. I'm still not drawing. I mean, that's the thing right here. I'm producing, because it's nighttime, I'm producing 0. So basically every night cycle I'm running purely on battery power, which means I would either have to manually turn stuff off every time I turn night out, or build the extra backup power and then build the landing pad. Which, that's probably what I'm going to do. Get this going, get the landing pad going, then everybody be happy. Alright, what else do we need? Now, are these things getting destroyed because I only have... How many? Where's the... Alright. So I have, for my staff, I have 3 workers, 2 biologists, which is kind of poopy. Because that means, yes, and all the medics in here. Oh, good, she's making health kits. Yes. Those will be great for trading, or just using. Alright, nobody's stuck in here. I have some in there. They cleaned up all that mess. Alright, so far it's looking okay. A second solar panel or something would probably help to get these batteries up. I just really, really want to have a landing pad. Even if I just build it and only turn it on right when I need it, I need to have it built, because right now I have absolutely no way of replacing anybody in this colony if they die. And I am not processing metal fast enough. I got 1 in there, got nobody digging. So that's basically all 3 of my workers. That's all they should be doing right now, is mining and processing ore. That's all I need done right now. Which, later on when you get the pads too, besides it just bringing colonists, it will bring traders, stuff like that. So if you have excess of stuff, and shortages of other things, like right now I have a decent amount of spares, which are pretty valuable. If I really needed metal in a hurry, which I kind of do now, I could trade a couple of spares, for a couple of metal, stuff like that, to balance your economy. Later on, too, like, I always tend to go, like, really heavy on the food. So, which is the cheapest thing. You only get a couple of bucks for food where, you know, well, because it's less work. The food just grows, and you get it in a decent amount, too. Like, well, that's a medicinal plant, which it's kind of balanced because this, you get a decent amount of money for the herbs, but that's because every growth cycle this only produces one. Whereas, like, these guys will produce two food and a starch. A lot of the regular stuff, like if I was growing tomatoes and stuff like the non-starchy vegetables, I would get three units of food for every growth cycle on it, which is pretty good. But you also need people to take care of them, because since this one's poor, that's why it's going up so slow, while this one's decent and it's going up faster. Same thing with these. They're just a little understaffed, which is, I mean, I got 2 people trying to run 7 stations, so understandably a little bit low. Yeah, see? That's not the warning you want with the low power storage through the night. So I'm basically, like, I mean, I wasn't totally out. I was at probably 20-25% at the end of the cycle, but I definitely don't want it to be that low. And I try and always do power storage first. Again, I haven't played in a long time, so I'm not sure. Mechanics may have changed. But basically, this thing's making 80 power right now. If this thing's, once this thing is full, any power, any excess power it's making is just waste. So I'd rather have the collectors to dump the excess power into, so that when this isn't working, example at the nighttime, it'll run off that, and I'm not wasting so much power. I need 2 more metal. How close was that? Oh. Yeah, that was kind of close. How close is this guy? This thing's about half full already. But that's okay. Oh, actually, you know what? We have some bioplastics. I can probably do a little bit of work in the base. Let me see. What do we got over here? Let's get another meal maker. Water. Table to eat. I'll give you guys another TV, too, if I can. There you go. How about a decorative plant? Where can we put a decorative plant anywhere? No, I used all the space. Sorry, guys. No ficus for you. But that's okay. That'll help at least a little bit with the storage, because they'll pull the food out and this thing will start making meals out of it. So, just a little bit of quality of life stuff. Maybe, you know what, we'll give him an extra bed too. I'm kind of liking that, since I only got room for 4, that the 3 other ones will stay up working. But I should have, especially if I'm going to start getting extra people in here. Alright, so that's 2, and he's dropping off 1. And this guy's making the last one. Alright, sweet. How fast is this going down? Yeah, see, now it's going down pretty quick. I'm at less than half, but the night cycle is almost over. So I'm kind of thinking landing pad, and then maybe next episode would deal with generating a little bit more power. I probably should have a wind turbine to at least give a little bit of a buffer at night, but that's, all depending over here on the wind. If it's nighttime and there's no wind, it doesn't matter. I won't be generating power. Is that thing like... Man, it's filling up pretty quick. But considering I only have 1. Alright, so that's just waiting to get built. Alright, here we go. Landing pad. How can I put it as close, alright, to this door as I can? Alrighty. Alright, we gotta wait for this guy to fill up. So it's taking about a little more than half the day cycle to fill that one up. So perhaps if I can store extra power in here, by the next day cycle, I should be able to fill both of them up off that one. Right? Yeah, because he's full. It's about 2/3 of the day through. So this guy should get probably at least halfway full. So that'll be pretty good. He's repairing that. Okay, it's not looking too terrible. We'll probably get this guy up and maybe call it an episode. As long as nothing terrible happens while we're doing this. What else we need? Check on these guys. Yeah, so next episode we'll have the landing pad going so we can kind of go over... basically, you get landing permissions when you do this, where you can decide whether or not you want colonists coming in, which is a good thing, because sometimes if you're not generating enough of any type of resource, you don't want to have so many people come in that, example, they eat all your food, and you end up killing everybody instead of increasing the population. So you kind of do it in little spurts, like, oh, you know, I could take 10 more guys now, and then cut it off. And same thing with traders. That's also how you get... where is it? Over here in the text. There's all these texts, like that big panel I got. Where is it? There you go. There's a colossal one. It's just it's exactly what it says. It's a colossal solar panel. So when you have that, and you can build that, builds a lot more. There's a lot more power. Basically, you get all these texts from traders. To get it, you have to trade things of value. They actually have coins in this. Also, so like if the guy has $100 on him, you can sell him $100 worth of stuff. So you're not actually moving storage. You can just spend cash on stuff. And different guys have different amounts of commission. We'll talk about it later when we do that. All right, that needs 4 more. We have nothing in there, but we have 3 guys in here banging out some ore. Oh, okay, and he dropped 1 off. All right, so actually it looks pretty good for right now. I'm pretty sure nobody wants to sit here and just watch this till we get the end of this done, so I'm probably gonna make a cut here. Next episode we'll have that up, and maybe we'll start working on some more power, getting some more colonists in here, stuff like that. Start having some fun. Luckily we didn't lose anybody yet, and that's why I get a little nervous with the cut. I have this feeling like I'm gonna cut and immediately is gonna just like come over and like nail my constructor bot and my engineer, and then that'll be it. But it should be okay. Alright guys, thanks for the time, and we'll see you another day.